Kill them? Muno asked wryly. Who said anything about killing anybody? In fact, I can't wait to give you all a hug. This is the best piece of news I've received since I arrived your world. Thank you, Creator. I know you are behind this. DK tugged on Muno's armor. Regarding the hug, could I get mine now? I am no fan of group hugs. A childish grin broke across Muno's face as he opened himself up for an embrace. Careful, my blades are deadly sharp. DK snuggled up to him and asked, have you got some sort of celestial transport to take us to Safehouse 306? I noticed you have no wings. Perhaps you could ask the Creator to make your burden lighter by providing some transport. Can you quit yapping? Muno cut in as he pulled away from DK's hug. The Creator has shown me great mercy by availing me a chance at redemption after my failings. I am the reason for this carnage you just survived. My failure let loose the beguiler and his fallen upon humanity, and only I can restore order. I must stop the beguiler and his minions with the resources at my disposal or die trying. Never mention burden and the Creator in the same breath again. Muno railed at DK. Muno continued to speak. I reckon I can attain a 400 feet vertical and horizontal leap with these gorgeous legs the Creator graciously provided me. I'd have to have you strapped to my back. It's going to be a bumpy ride. That said, Muno unfastened a giant leather backpack attached to his torso armor, from where he pulled out and adorned his forearm armor and gauntlet to provide sheathing for his blades. My backpack is big enough for 3 mortals your size. Strap in. Muno got down on one knee and beckoned on DK to mount his back. Wow, this is so cozy. Dude, you've got some cool tools. I like that I still get to have a good view of my surround. DK chimed as he made himself comfortable in Muno's giant leather backpack. Buckle up, here we go. Muno arched his back and took a giant leap into the night sky. He traveled several hundred feet in the air and then springboarded from atop a high-rise over several rooftops. DK found his transport really comfortable. He expected a bumpy flight, but so far, tucked in Muno's comfy backpack, he could manage a light sleep. Muno stood well over 6 feet. His broad shoulders provided a sturdy carriage for his backpack. Strapped against his huge frame, DK appeared like a fledgling adolescent. DK, keep your eyes peeled, or I'd treat you to a cold water splash. I need some directions. Muno teased as he began to glide through the air. Excited by his newfound way of flying without wings, Muno engaged DK in a chatter. There's no telling what this suit of armor can do. No wings, no problem. I just discovered that with a few good leaps I can glide on air. I may not enjoy the altitude, speed and maneuverability my wings confer, but this gets the job done anyways. DK. Are we there yet? DK awakened to Muno's barks. Not had a good nap for days, do forgive me. You were saying? Muno snarled at Dyke. I have lost the mood. Are we flying? DK asked. I thought you couldn't fly without your wings. You are full of surprises. DK, could you be kind enough to point us in the right direction? Muno quizzed. Of course, sir, you'd need to fly lower so I can identify landmarks. Look out for Otter Rail Terminal. From this altitude, it can be identified by a cluster of buildings with parapets illuminated with an array of bright red lights, answered DK excitedly. The next 10 minutes were traveled in silence until Muno spotted a cluster of red-lighted parapets. There, I guess that's the train station. What's next? He asked. We disembark and negotiate the rest of the journey on foot. We are looking for an abandoned sewer or sewerage system underneath the station. I was told its manhole cover would reveal itself to me. DK lightheartedly responded. Muno, wide-eyed in disbelief, whimpered. Goodness me, are we supposed to be looking for Safehouse 306? I thought you were its gatekeeper. You never cease to amaze. First you talk about your friends in Safehouse 306 like you were roommates, and now you have no idea where the Safehouse is. Calm down, Muno. Can I call you that? DK spoke calmly. Call me whatever you like. I just hope you know what you're doing. Muno retorted resignedly. Over there, it has got to be it. That spot seems to be calling out to me. Pointing towards some rather dense underbrush a good distance from the rail tracks, DK moved swiftly towards the location. Who goes there? Stop! Turn around slowly. Ahmed! Alert the others, we've got intruders in the premises. Bright lights and the excited barks of dogs closed in on Muno and DK. Put them to sleep, DK. What are you waiting for? Muno whispered. I need to make physical contact with at least one of the guards to do that. DK replied. I said turn around or I fire. The guard yelled at the intruders. Hiss! A long hissing sound interrupted the stalemate, and suddenly everything and everyone within the facility went to sleep. Lights, dogs, men et al. Of course, with the exception of the perplexed duo of Muno and Dyke. Come, DK, you have much to learn. Bring your friend along. A strong but pleasant female voice spoke out in the dark. Has DK led Muno into a trap? Find out in the next episode of Blood of the Mighty Ones, a riveting tale by Oti Utunye.